Form 941, or the employer's quarterly federal tax return, is used by employers to report federal tax withholding amounts for estimated income tax payments, employer payments, and FICA taxes, more commonly known as Social Security and Medicare. You must file Form 941 unless you are a seasonal employer, have farm employees, employ a household employee, or already filed a final return. You can either download your copy from the IRS website or get the current revision of the 941 form that you can edit and sign electronically at pdffiller.com. Take note, the IRS revised the 2020 version of Form 941 to also include coronavirus-related employment tax credits and tax relief information. Form 941 has 5 parts and 3 pages to complete. Start by providing the employer identification number, your full name, trade name, and registration address. Indicate the quarter for which you're filling the form out in the box on the right. In Part 1 of the form, you have to provide information on employees, wages, tips, income tax withheld during the pay period, and so on. Make sure to provide numbers only for the quarter that the filing covers. Use lines 5A through 5D to multiply the figures by the correct indexes established for the current tax year. If there are no wages, tips, or other compensations, skip ahead to line 6. There are no calculation boxes for lines 6 through 15, so you have to prepare all the related forms and reports for precise calculations. Before you proceed to line 11D, indicate your name and employer identification number at the top of page 2. Lines 11D through 15 indicate whether the employer owes taxes, balance due, or has overpaid employment taxes. Any overpayment can be applied toward the next quarter or received as a refund. Choose the appropriate option and tick the respective box in line 15. In Part 2, check one of the boxes that match your tax situation. If you check box 2, you should provide additional figures on your tax liability for the quarter and make sure that it's equal to line 12 of Part 1. Indicate your name and employer identification number at the top of page 3. In Part 3, give details about your business, provide information on whether the business has closed or stopped paying wages, whether the business is a seasonal employer, etc. In Part 4, you, as employer, can choose to designate an employee, a paid tax preparer, or a certified public accountant to speak with the IRS regarding the return. Provide the designee's name, phone number, and a self-selected 5-digit personal identification number so the IRS can confirm the person's identity. In Part 5, indicate your name, title, and daytime phone number and sign and date your form. You can do this directly in the PDF Filler editor. If you hired someone to help you complete Form 941, they fill out their information in the Paid Preparer section. You can save the resulting document to your device, print it out, or email it to your recipient in one click. Good luck, and don't forget to submit your Form 941 before the due date established by the IRS.